From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Bailey Ober.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Coming up on the first pitch, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
On the ground to the left. One pitch and one out. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. First pitch misses.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
That's out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Masataka Yoshida stands in now and watches strike one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
That's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one just misses. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Sonny Gregg. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Stepping in, Austin Martin. Backed off the plate that time. Kicked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel, the next to hit.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. Throw is low and nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. One down. Here's Byron Buxton.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Man at first, one away. Quick toss to first. Keishel back on a dive. Here's a 2-0. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now Matt Wallner. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one kicks away from the catcher, but all the runners hold. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. That's in there. That's strike 2.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Two on, one out. Just missing there. And that's ball 3.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back in there. Runner edges away at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Vic Caratini at the plate. There's a swing and a miss. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs. Bases are full. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
That's ball 2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strike.
Wild Card Series Game 2. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Bounced out to short. Lopez. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here's Trevor's Story. This one looks like trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lopez. And there's one down. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
That's a ball.
Ober checks the runner. Story back in at a dive. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off.
On the ground, Lopez. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. And that chops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have
line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back at target field, and now for the Twins, Josh Bell. Bell launched a homer in his most recent game. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Way out front for strike two.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy. Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Cody Clemens. Down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. After 2. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Wilson Contreras. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark. You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Ball, that's out.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 2 of the wild card series.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ripped to third and caught. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets the outside corner with that one.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The 0-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. On the ground, right side. Keishel throws to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, William Abreu.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Comes up empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching.
Leading up for the Twins, the left fielder, Austin Monte.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Foul ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The kick and the pick. Runner goes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Martin gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Quick move to first. And he's back in safely. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. He reached out to walk his first time. Swing and he popped it up. Contreras gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. That's outside, and the count's full. On the outside corner, got him looking. One left. Here's Trevor Story now. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Hey! Ball 2.
Close,
That's
but
ball
called
3.
the ball. And the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Clemens under it. And that'll do it. Red Sox. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. His first at bat was a strikeout. Up the middle, and that one handled. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sliced hard but foul. The Bo Sox leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah!
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Ball 1.
Out towards right center field. Buxton on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball two.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Martin takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Contreras now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Hey!
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Down in order go the Red Sox. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Wild card series game 2. And now for the Twins, Otto Lopez. Out front, rip foul.
Well, these Twins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The other way, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now quick throw to first. Lopez dives back in safely. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. And pinch running for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper. The 1-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
Fouled off left side. Culpepper stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw to second. Bounces out at second.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. He continues. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So up next, Roman Anthony. Ober back to work.
Whoa, that's down.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. This one's got a chance. And gone!
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball. Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Good job to fight that one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab. One down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. In the air, left field. Martin on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Just missed. That one finds the zone. And 1-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 4-0 ball. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. There's a line drive to left field. Anthony takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Strike 2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is back in Minnesota. We go to the top of the 7th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back.
Now pitching for the
Mick
Twins,
Abel takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there, and that one is off the wall. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
That one fouled hard the other way. Man at second. Outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's the 3rd. Handles, throws the 1st. That's the 1st out, the top of the 7th. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2.
No, that's down.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs. 3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but
that one is absolutely belted, and it's off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he'll reach second with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Clemens settles under it. 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one ripped, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Laser. Base hit. Coming home. There comes the throw. And he's out.
On attack. He's out.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Ball, that's
Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Tolley also getting ready.
Ball, that's outside.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. That's 3-2 now. There's a line drive to left field. Anthony takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Giovanni Moran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Yeah.
The Bo Sox leading by 5 here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
What do you got?
Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Nope, he held back. That's to third. Fires over to first. Got the out. 2 down, base is empty. Josh Bell at the plate now.
That's a ball.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Outside
That's ball
low.
two.
Ball 2. Good eye in that spot. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Bell off of first with 2 away. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. And they'll do it again.
That's outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it now into the game, Ryan Kreidler. He's in at shortstop.
Number 5.
Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. Just missed.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that skips in the dirt. Just missed. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for ball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Peyton Tolle.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, mowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Connolly early appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Oviedo getting cranked up as well. Luke Diesel, the next Twin up to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. Curve in the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Wild Card Series Game 2. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And the first offering is not close.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Ceddanne Rafaela will hit next. Sliced hard but foul. This one in the air, right field. That gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Story on his way home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag out. Derek Shelton out of the dugout. On the mound now for the Twins, Justin Topa.
Justin Topa.
Inside, ball 1. Hey.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Oh, great stop to first. On the money, nice play. And the Red Sox lead 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back at Target Field, bottom 9. Byron Buxton digs in now. Inside. And that is ball 1. That one
Ball
missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Total in his rookie season, 23 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2024. McNeil gets it to first. Down to the last out for the Twins. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit.
Ball 1. Hey.
They're down to their final strike.
That was straight queso right there.
Fastball is outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Now it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fought off foul. Step off, throw to first. Larnach back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Nope. Outside.
On the ground, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton.